Lesson 3. Functionally Equivalent Replacement Behaviors, FERBs. Welcome to our video on Functionally Equivalent Replacement Behaviors, or FERBs. In this video, we will explore how to teach your child safe and appropriate behaviors that serve the same function as self-injurious actions. Understanding and implementing FERBs can help reduce SIB and promote positive behavior. What are FERBs? Functionally Equivalent Replacement Behaviors, or FERBs, are alternative behaviors that serve the same function as problem behaviors, but are more appropriate and socially acceptable. The key to FERBs is identifying the function of the problem behavior and then teaching a replacement behavior that meets the same need. Identifying FERBs. To identify FERBs, you need to match the replacement behavior to the function of the self-injurious action. For example, if a child engages in SIB to gain sensory input, a FERB might be providing them with a sensory toy or activity. To choose an effective FERB, you must first understand the function of the problem behavior. Whether the behavior is driven by sensory needs, escape, attention, or tangible rewards, identifying the function helps you select the right replacement behavior. Consider a child named Jamie, who screams to get attention from his parents. By understanding that Jamie's screaming is an attention-seeking behavior, you can teach him a more appropriate way to request attention, such as raising his hand or using a communication card. Gaining sensory input. For instance, if a child engages in headbanging to gain sensory input, you can teach them to use a sensory toy instead. This replacement behavior serves the same function but is much more appropriate and safe. Escaping demands. If a child engages in self-injurious behavior to escape demands, a FERB could be teaching them to request a break instead. For example, they could learn to use break card when they feel overwhelmed. This allows them to escape the demand without resorting to SIB. Imagine a child named Sophie who hits her teacher to escape difficult tasks. A suitable FERB for Sophie would be using a break card to request a break. This behavior is easy to learn and allows her to meet her need to escape without being disruptive. Teaching FERBs. Teaching FERBs involves several steps. First, clearly explain and demonstrate the replacement behavior. Then, provide opportunities for your child to practice the behavior in different situations. Consistently reinforce the behavior with praise or rewards to encourage its use. Reinforcing FERBs. Consistent reinforcement is crucial for teaching and maintaining replacement behaviors. Provide immediate and appropriate reinforcement whenever the child uses the FERB. This could be in the form of praise, tokens, or natural reinforcers related to the child's interests. Think about Alex, who often throws objects to get a toy. By teaching Alex to politely request the toy and then immediately providing the toy when he asks correctly, you reinforce the appropriate behavior and reduce the problem behavior. Practical tips and techniques. To help you implement FERBs, we provide several printable resources, such as the FERBs Overview Sheet, Replacement Behavior Planning Worksheet, and Reinforcement Schedule Template. These tools will guide you in planning and tracking the effectiveness of the replacement behaviors. Here are some practical tips for implementing FERBs. Select replacement behaviors that are easy for the child to learn and socially acceptable. Use consistent and immediate reinforcement to encourage the use of FERBs. Incorporate natural reinforcers that are directly related to the replacement behavior and the child's interests. By following these tips, you can effectively teach and maintain appropriate replacement behaviors. Homework assignments. Your homework assignments for this lesson include completing the Replacement Behavior Planning Worksheet to identify and plan FERBs for your child's specific problem behaviors. Submit the worksheet for review and feedback. Implementing the reinforcement schedule for the identified FERBs over a week. Record the child's response and any changes in behavior using the FERBs tracking sheet. That's all for today's lesson. To summarize, FERBs are safe and appropriate behaviors that serve the same function as self-injurious actions. By teaching and reinforcing these behaviors, you can help your child meet their needs without resorting to SIB, promoting positive behavior change. Thank you for watching. Before you leave, please complete a brief quiz to see what you already learned about this lesson.